Alright, I've got 10% on my phone, so I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible. But yeah, you saw the title: Zero Ambition, Zero Work Ethic, Zero Qualifications. That's where I'm at right now. And look, I thought I would just make a video kind of ranting. I feel like YouTube videos are a great way to put out your opinions, just to say whatever you want. I personally am 22 years old. I actually just turned 22 years old a few weeks ago, and you know, I hope this reaches the right audience because I'm still at that stage where like I got no idea what I want to do. Like, is anyone else feeling like that still at 22? Like, you talk to your parents, you talk to your family, you talk to your friends, and it just feels like as if, you just don't know what you're doing, and, it's only you, right? And so I hope that this reaches kind of people who are going through the same kind of mindset that I'm going through, because I'm stuck. And like, why does life have to be about jobs, studying, work? Why is that what life is about? That's what's plagued my mind over these last few years, and I go into spirals. You know, all that anyone cares about is your status, reputation, your money, your looks, and your job. And is that really what we were born for? Like, it can't be. It just can't be. Right? Oh, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm just, splurging out nonsense, but that's the truth. And let me actually tell you guys a story now. I was unemployed for the longest time, right? And I got treated so differently by my family, right? Got treated so differently in terms of, just because I didn't have a job, I was seen as this just loser, this kind of bum, right, who stayed at home. And that's what anyone thinks, right? That's what like the majority of society thinks of someone who doesn't have a job. And, people don't understand, like, people are going through things, and, jobs don't define you. Like, bro, jobs don't define you. And so anyway, yeah, the difference between not having a job and having a job and the way you're treated is crazy. And yeah, when I got a job, oh wow, it's all sunshines and rainbows. Everyone's all happy. Oh, you're finally working. Yeah, yeah. And then meanwhile, deep down, I'm just like, I don't even, in doom and despair, right? Like, it's torture. It's torturous. Every day is the same. Every day has no meaning. Every day there is no purpose. Oh man. Oh man. I just don't understand why this is the way things are. I really don't. So, my question is, someone like myself, or like if you're in the same boat as me, if you're zero qualifications, like no degree, you're not in uni, you didn't really do good in school, You have no kind of like ambition in terms of, oh, I want to be an engineer. I want to be an architect. Like, I got no kind of desire for any of those typical societal careers, right? So I feel like that makes it 50 times worse. If I compare to my sister where, she's got that career in mind and she's working towards it, like, that's great. Like, that's great for her and everything, right? And sometimes I wish that I had that mindset. Sometimes I wish, there was this one thing or this one job, career that I really, really wanted to go for and aspire for. But the truth is, there really nothing appeased me, right? Even in school, there was nothing that I gravitated towards. And so you end up in this gray area of just darkness, loneliness, where you feel isolated because I don't know what to do, so you get treated differently for it. Now, if there's one thing I do love, it's making videos. I've made YouTube videos for the past 10 years. I don't do it to get famous. I don't do it for money. I do it because I love doing it, right? So that's something I love doing. But unfortunately, a lot of people in my circle don't accept it, right? So it's tough. But look, I feel like this has just been extremely depressing and sad. But I just need to get my thoughts out, guys. I feel like I bottle them up so much. And it's bad. Guys, it's like super bad to bottle up your thoughts. So I'm just expressing it through this YouTube video. I've made this new channel. I have a main channel where I had been posting for a while, but I had a bit of a content block. So yeah, I'm just posting my thoughts here. Obviously, yes, I am the butt hair king. You read that right. And look, it's not all like, because I don't want to give out bad energy or bad vibes, right? But I feel like that's what I'm doing, and I feel kind of bad for anyone who's watching this, and if I'm kind of putting you into a spiral. I don't want that to be the case. I'm just kind of ranting about my situation. If I had to, give one positive piece of advice to anyone who's watching this, it would be follow your dreams. Whatever it may be. And I know it's so cliche. I know it's just so... Everyone said that a million times. But in reality, a lot of people aren't allowed to follow their dreams. A lot of people actually can't follow their dreams. So I think it's super, super important to pursue anything that you love. Otherwise, you end up in a void filled with a lack of regret. Okay, wow, it's reached 9 minutes of me talking. So I'm gonna head back in. Thank you to anyone who watched this. I appreciate you. You're all loved. You're all appreciated, and I hope you know that. And yeah, it's been the Butt Hair King. Maybe I'll post another video soon. See you guys later.